Right, and then you've got the good lights looking out. Okay.
All right. What's up, everyone? We've got a few in already. Let's go through the list. Natalie, Daniel, Renee, Shadows. Welcome in. Monday night once again. And here we go again. I haven't forgotten, by the way. I was doing some work on the other channel. I did a video yesterday when I was trying to get my phone back from that building compound, and I was just finishing up the last bits of the description and bits and pieces, and then I thought I'd better jump over and do the live on the other channel. So here I am. My phone's on charge in the other room, so if anybody messaged me to remind me, I won't get it until later on. So got a lot to tell you, a lot's going on. Oh, I won't get that until I go get my phone off charge. I'll go and have a look in a minute. But yeah, hope it's nothing too bad though. Got enough drama going on in the world at the moment and in YouTube as well. So yeah. There we go. My seat dropped a little bit. All right. So how's everyone doing? How's your how's your day been? Oh, by the way, check this out. This is what I wanted to show to show you all the other day that I messaged you on Discord about. So let me bring up the file. Right, I've got two things to go over today quickly. This is the first one. So what I'll do is now I will do a stressful day, lots happening in the Matrix. Oh God, that don't sound good. Yeah, this one. All right, so let's go back door. There we go. Okay, here. Now, everybody comments on strange streams, right? And this is what I had. So it was let's bring up a bit. Sorry to hear about Charlie today. Oh no, that's the phrase used, sorry. This is right, basically this is the screenshot I got, and it's this Western film enjoyer I want to talk about here. And he's put, in regards to the assassination of Charlie Kirk, if you truly care about Charlie and other white men suffering these types of attacks every single day, then you should be calling his attack assassinated for not being anti-white enough. But you won't because you're a coward. Thanks, Dad. Now, this is borderlining on racism here. I mean, what has any of this anti-white got to do with anything? And yes, he was assassinated, so you can call the attack an assassination. But why has he wrote this? Why have we got idiots like this in the comments section that just make no sense in what they're saying? Now, the anti-white thing is borderline racism there. And I don't think every single day these types of attacks are happening on people. This is why the Black Lives Matter movement came in, because we had a Floyd, whatever his name was, what was his name? Floyd, something Floyd anyway. But anyway, he wasn't a very good guy, from what I heard about him. And that's how the Black Lives Matter movement came about. But now we've got people putting the comments like that in there. Just stupid, absolutely stupid. So I just wanted to bring that to light and, you know, let you all know that's what I found on the thing. Now, the other one was that I did today, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I watched a Beardo white screen. Oh, that's probably because I was screen sharing it, and it's white on the it's showing white, but it's on a white background. I'll read the other one off it. I won't share screen it. I'll read the other one as the thing. So just quickly to go over this one. I saw a Beardo video earlier. The ITC channels are still doing all their stuff about dead celebrities and people jumping on and doing the videos on the day they die, just to profit from somebody else's grief, and under the premise of giving people closure. And when they get caught out, they can't do anything but speak another load of BS to try and cover himself. So after the video today, I went over and left a message on the comments section, and I wrote, this is on Cody ITC's channel. So I put, people are not attacking your channel for no reason and are not been sent by anyone or any of the excuses you made. In fact, most people that react to your videos state at the end, do not go giving hate. But you can't control what people do. After watching, it's the fact that people like you sit around and wait for something to happen, jump straight on it with this bullshittery the moment it happens, and profit off people's grief, claiming that you're giving people closure. That's why they're leaving comments while you're watching the money roll in your bank account getting bigger from the clicks and views, etc., with no regard and complete disrespect to the families who have lost a loved one. So technically you're, speaking the truth. Your content should be flagged by YouTube as fraud. And I went on to say that he shouldn't get paid for any of the stuff that they're doing, and YouTube should have more of a effect on these sort of channels. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you think of that, because I'm getting to the point now where we need to make our feelings clear. Otherwise, these people are going to be pulling this shit off all the time, and people like us are just going to get nowhere. All right, let's get back to the comments and the chat. So everybody came in. Shadows was playing SC5 with JCS, but he's here. Thanks for being in. Lurking mode. Natalie, I'll give Neil a ring. Strain delay, late now. Gareth was doing a lot of calibrations before his white screen, can't look at it. Daniel, angry, you okay from Sunday? Yes, yeah, I'm all right now. I should be all right in the next couple of days. Oh, thanks, Natalie. I'll read it in a minute. Basically, what happened was that I took a walk along the seafront, and I got round the corner from the car park, just a couple of minutes away from meeting my dad at the last post, which is a local Wetherspoons, and I just felt this pain in my leg, and I was like, oh, out, right in my calf muscle on the left-hand side, and I thought, what's that? And then I started hobbling and limping, and I was like, cool. And it took me another 5 minutes to meet my dad, and I just don't know what happened. It suddenly just pulled a muscle. It happens, but there you go. And then I got a lift back, luckily enough, and Mum's coming to pick us all up. When we got back to the house, it was pretty bad. Then we had a few drinks and some dinner, and then I was walking home, and I went to get a picture inside like Nazareth House, but I put my phone through the railing, and as I pressed record, well not record, snap the picture thing, take the photograph. I dropped the phone and it went down behind the wall, about 6 feet down, and the railing was on top of the wall, so I couldn't actually get over to reach it. So I had to go all the way around, and then this stranger, this guy came out of nowhere. I think he was Asian or something, and he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I've just dropped my phone inside there. I'm trying to figure out a way to get in." So he showed me there's this gate thing, and I managed to climb over the gate, and I got into the compound. Then I had to go round an inner gate, which I explained on the post, to get to the area where my phone fell, pick that up, and then I had to get back out. So I managed to climb up a bin, those big, massive bins, tall ones, and get up onto the wall because I couldn't get back over the gate. And then as I was dropping down the wall from the other side to back onto the pavement, as I dropped, my leg gave out and I went straight down and rolled over on the pavement and had to climb back up again onto my feet and hobble back home again. So yeah, it was quite a fun Sunday night. It's probably the most fun I've had in a long time. But today, I've just been resting up, and yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot better. So I think in the next couple of days, I should be back to normal. So there you go. That's the events of Sunday night. So yeah, not something I planned on happening, just randomly happened. But yeah, I'm not planning on doing it again though. But I did get a little tiny bit of video inside the compound showing you the building, the scaffolding, all the materials they got, and around the site. So if you head over to after the stream to the Anubis Adventures channel, my second one, if you're subbed, you'll see the video on there. When the actual building is complete on this channel, I'm going to have all the pictures from the time that the building was knocked down all the way up to it being built to what it's going to be now, all in the video, progression video. So it's going to be slightly sped up, but not too fast. You'll see the overall progress of the building from the time it was knocked down, what was left of it, all the way up over time. And that's going to be on the channel soon. So I hope you enjoy that when it comes. And yeah, that's what I've got coming along with the other content. And I've managed to actually free up some space on my computer now. I've got a lot of space left on the C drive now. It's gone into the blue, not the red. So I don't know what I did, but I have freed up tons and tons of space now. But I won't be clogging it back up with other recordings. So yeah, time to get editing and get more videos back up. I've got some videos done now at the moment, and there will be some more videos coming very soon. So yeah, that's overall what happened on Sunday. So I'm still not 100%. I got a big bruise. I don't know if you can see it. Look, just there. That's where I was trying to climb up the railing, and I slipped and slipped off. My hand got bruised from that. I've got the left side here that feels achy and sore because of when I dropped off the wall and I rolled over on the concrete. I put a bit of unneeded added pressure on my left leg, but as I said, that's gone since yesterday. It's calming down a hell of a lot. So I'll have an aspirin or something before I go to bed tonight and see if that does anything for me by the morning. I could take some ibuprofen as well, but yeah, it's getting there. Give me 2 seconds. Just going to get a drink from over the other side. Oh, all right. So as we all know, if anybody wants to actually talk about anything, then let me know in the chat. I might do up until 9 o'clock tonight, an hour and a half, if everybody's okay with that. I'm not going to go for 3.5 hours like I did last week. That was just crazy. I didn't expect that though, but we had a lot of people in that I didn't expect. I mean, Strain come in, Green Team Captain came in, Ribs 13 eventually got in for the very first time. And we had Shadows, Renee, I think Daniel, Natalie, quite a few in. It was a good few hours that we had there. But yeah, we nearly went for 4. It was 3 hours and 45 minutes, wasn't it? Because I said it was around the full time of the full length movie of Dances with Wolves. So 4 hours almost. Yeah, it was Shadows. And yeah, you became a mod. So we got Daniel, Renee, Shadow, Natalie, Jax D13, and I think I've taken a few off now because they haven't been in the chat lately. And there's some things going on behind the scenes that I know of. Nothing to do with me, but with other people, which seems unresolved at the moment. And with those people being involved, apparently, in the drama and everything else, I don't want them, no disrespect to them, but I don't want them as a mod or anything on my channel at the moment until this is all cleared up. So a couple of people have been removed. Some of the other ones are removed are purely, as I said, because they haven't been on the channel for quite a while now. So there's no point having them as moderators either. So yeah, they've been taken off. In fact, let me have a look at where is it? How do you get to community mod? There, is that it? No, that's not it. Do you know what? I've actually forgotten how to get into the settings now to find out where your mods are. How do you do it? Is it on the other one? Oh, I think it's on community. No, that's not it either. I don't know. I've completely forgotten. There's a way you get in to see who your mods are on YouTube, but I can't remember how to do it. YouTube Studio. Oh, okay. Oh yes, you have to do it on. Yeah, you have to do it on the. I'll check it later, but yeah, it's on YouTube Studio. Right, never mind. That's what I have to do for Scott streams. Oh, okay. I did do it the other day, and I went, oh, it's as easy as that. But now I went in to look at it, I've forgotten again. So yeah. Or is it in the? Oh, here we are. I think I found it. Um, oh, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I'll find it later. Yeah. All right. So, what does everyone want to talk about? We got an hour left. We've done half hour already. So, let me know in the chat. Did anyone see the Canelo versus Crawford fight on Saturday night? I didn't stay up for it. I watched a couple of hours of the first, I think, two fights. Then I decided that I was going to go to bed. So I watched the rest of it on this morning, actually. This morning. Pretty good. It was pretty good. Curious, what's not allowed in the chat besides trolls? Offensive language, racial hate, homosexual hate, anything that YouTube deems inappropriate. Really, that's why you have the mods to remove anything like that. But when messages do come through, they get held for review. So you you are, as a mod, have the option to say, okay, well, I can let that go in the chat, or I can take it out. But if anything violates any of the YouTube guidelines, then it's not allowed anywhere on the platform. No, you're all right. It's fine. You can ask. I mean, it's good to let people know, because if people don't know, then more people do it and think they can get away with it. I mean, if somebody was to write in the chat now something that said, like, along the lines of a homophobic slur or anything derogatory or whatever, then it would be removed by the mods and it wouldn't be allowed to be in here. So anything that breaches the terms and conditions and the YouTube guidelines is not allowed on here. It's not allowed on the chat at all. I've got great common sense. No, I mean, if you were to go, If you were to go into somebody's life and you start causing trouble and you're writing things to incite trouble and things like that, hate speech, nasty comments, derogatory comments, anything like that. I'm a troll, watches out for nasty trolls. I've got you back. Thanks. It's not really here. I mean, it's pretty good on most channels that we've got out there, but there are other channels that promote things like that. For example, paranormal fakers. Yeah, Natalie's banhammer's always at the ready. The paranormal fakers, when they get called out, they don't like it. When channels get called out for doing something that's immoral or grifting or earning money off of somebody's death and things like that, I use the false choke. Yeah, when they do things like that and they get called out for it, their immediate response is not to say to the person who called them out, well, hang on, I did this because I believed that I was doing the right thing because everybody else is doing it. And therefore, you can have a sensible discussion between the two of you. The first thing that these people do is they tell all their followers and all their subs and all their viewers and everything else to go over to other channels and just leave nasty messages, leave hate, leave toxicity, just be generally nasty. And it's not something that YouTube condones. Now, instead of sitting down and talking about things properly, they do that because they feel threatened by the other people that have called them out. So they haven't really got the logic to deal with any constructive criticism or being called out for being fake. If they were caught faking and they said, okay, I'm very sorry, I didn't realise that was fake because everybody else was doing it, someone like a debunker or something like that would say to them, yeah, don't use these dodgy equipment anymore. Don't use REM pods. Don't use phone apps. Don't use this, that, and the other, because this tech just doesn't work. It gives you false positives. You get nothing from it, and what you hear is not what you hear because it's sweeping radio stations. You're hearing bits of chat, bits of static, bits of music, and things because it sweeps through the AM/FM fields, and people are palming it off as the spirit's spoken to them. So if they were to accept the fact, get rid of all that, change the concept of how you work, the debunkers would leave them alone. But if they continue doing what they're doing, they get called out for it, they send more of their followers over to cause trouble in someone else's communities, which just makes things worse because that person will then go back at them again. And it just goes on and on and on. So that's the thing that we try to avoid in YouTube at the moment, is having a back and forth spat when it can be just sorted out like that in the snap of a finger. So you think along the lines of anything in today's world that is frowned upon. Don't worry about all the so-called woke stuff and what people say and everything. If you think of all the things that are going on in the world that are wrong, not just war, but people's views on politics, people's views on certain things, people's opinions and the way they say it, think of all of them, and that's exactly what should not be on this platform and what is not tolerated. So that's easy to explain it. But some people don't think logically, so there you go. Yeah, Strain's in. Good evening, sir. It's 20... No, it's not. It's 10 past 8. Over here. Hope you're well. He snuck in again. He done a solid snake stealth and then suddenly made himself known. Oh, you're not. Not again. You finally got caught by the yeah, you got it from Ella and Jen. Oh no. Oh dear. You just can't catch a break, can you? You can't catch a break. Both at the doctor's. Oh no. Especially with Jen, that's even worse, considering she's allergic to everything and picks up things pretty quickly. I hope they get better soon though. That's not good. Especially with little Ella as well. Yeah, time of year for colds and flu. My main thing is the hay fever. I know it's not really hot, but I'm just bunged up most of the time. It's horrible. I have to keep taking antihistamines because I just can't. I keep sneezing, my nose gets itchy and sore. The insides of my eyes here, on both sides, I get it all itchy in there. I know when it's coming. I know exactly when it's coming because I get the symptoms before. Friday and Saturday night was horrible, watching my little girl crying and puking all night. I didn't wish that upon anyone. I saw the picture on your social media with her little face pushed into the pillow. All I could see was the top of her head with the blonde hair and her tucked up in the chair. Yeah, if you can get hold of some of that strain, try doing what Natalie's suggested. It's pretty good for getting rid of colds and things. Yeah, it must be horrible seeing what it's like and knowing you can't do anything about it. Well, at least you're there though. At least you're there in the house, there with them. So you're on hand for whenever they need you, aren't you? So apart from that, how's your day going? Because it's only 3:10, I think, where you are, isn't it? Out there. I had a terrible, I had a terrible weekend. I don't know if you saw my community post, but I put it out the other day. Pulled a muscle walking to meet my dad yesterday in my left leg. So I don't know what happened. Hello, Jamie. What's up? I pulled a muscle in my left leg walking to meet my dad yesterday. Couldn't walk properly at all. Hobbled in to actually meet my dad for a drink. Luckily, my mum came to pick us up, and then I had a dinner, some wine and some prosecco, sparkling wine type stuff, and walked home. And then to top it all off, this will make you laugh. I dropped my phone in a building compound. I went to take some photos for a future video and put my phone through the railing and dropped my phone inside the compound. So a stranger came along and told me how to get in. So I jumped this great big metal gate, must have been about 10 foot. Bearing in mind I had a pulled muscle in my leg already. Got over the other side, walked all the way around the compound, got inside the inner fence and found my phone and got it. And then I had to climb out again. So to get out, I stood on a big tall bin, put my hand on the door to climb up, got onto a brick wall which is about 6 foot up, got over the other side of the wall. As I dropped down onto the pavement, as well you call it a sidewalk, but it's a pavement over here, concrete paving. I my leg gave out and I rolled over onto the concrete and ended up on my back. All the dirt down the back of my jumper, all up my trousers, everything. Hobbled up the road back home, and I was in for the night. So it didn't do my leg any good from the previous time that I started having this issue. But luckily, it's wearing off now, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm moving around a bit better than I did before, but it's still not 100% gone yet. But yeah, so that was my fun Sunday. And I actually got a little video while I was in there, which is on my second channel. and I'm just sorting that out now with the description, everything else. Yeah, it's a good story to tell. I always have these sort of things happen to me. I don't know what it is. If you see my Little Nightmares 2 video anytime, there's a little story in there about 2 concussions that I've had, and something else. I can't quite remember what it was. Oh yeah, me getting my head split open by by a trash bin lid. Great big metal catch, about that size of my 4 fingers, straight down on the back of my head. Split my head wide open. Luckily, I was working in the hospital, so I had a nurse there to sort me out. So, yeah. There you go. So, yes. No, what actually happened was I wasn't sitting inside it, but what happened was that when I was working at the hospital, the black bags, the rubbish bags, trash bags as you call them, I think you know what I mean. We're different over here in the way we say things. They have to be zip tied. So those ones that go round, you lock them in and pull them tight, and you can't undo them again. And I forgot to throw them in the bin properly. So I went to get them back out, and somebody hadn't put the brake on the wheel, and the lid was leaning against the wall. So as the bin went back, and I was leaning in to get the last bag out, the lid teetered like this and then went down and went bang straight on the back of my head. I asked the nurse to have a look, and she said, "Turn your head down to the right." So I did, and I must have pulled the skin apart doing that, and it came out like a waterfall, all down the back of my neck, all down my collar, all over my work shirt. They rushed me in, got saline solution on my head, cotton wool, and a bandage wrapped around like this, and wheelchair down to A&E. And yeah, I was down there 4 hours waiting for somebody to see me. And basically, I had to wait for all the people that had self-inflicted injuries, like too much drink, too much drugs, to be seen first. Old ladies and people were sitting there waiting to be seen, and they'd been waiting ages. There was a guy there with a split shin. He'd been bandaged up, and all the blood was seeping through. And when they eventually saw me, all they did was they put a bit of super glue in there, pinched the skin together, and said, "You're good to go. Give it 5 minutes, and your skin will heal up like it never happened in the next few days." So that's our NHS for you. That's how well off we are in the NHS. All the people that have self-inflicted with drugs and drink and made stupid decisions and only got themselves to blame, wasted ambulances' time calling them out to get them into the hospital to be seen. And all the other people with legitimate injuries and things that need to be seen right away have to wait hours upon hours just to get seen by a doctor down in the A&E. It's a joke, absolute joke. But unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Right, what we got? You need to make Centre Strain a channel mod so his messages don't get withheld. Yeah, actually, why don't I just go ahead and do that now? Let's have privilege of managing. Don't? Okay. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Bloody lovely. I've been a supporter of his channel for ages. I've been in every stream. He's made me a mod eventually, and now he doesn't want me to even return the favour. What a wonderful, wonderful man. And I thought you was meant to be humble. I'll get ban happy. Yeah, you want to with the amount of bloody comments that you've got lately that I've been removing. I've been trolled. I've been trolled as well. Every time I put a comment, on one of your videos, someone comes in. I can't remember their name. Is Emeki Kameki or something? Every single time comes in with, it doesn't even matter, or who cares, and then puts LMAO at the end, and then comes back later on and just puts ha 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 in a whole long sentence on your video comments and everything else, and they're trolling me. I don't know why. Every time I leave a comment, they got that in there. I had one the other day. I don't know if it was aimed at you or something else, but I'll read it. I'll read it out. I can't show it because the people were saying that they couldn't see it earlier on. So let me screenshots. A guy called Western Film Enjoyer. I went over this a minute ago. He commented, I've removed it now, it's gone. In regards to the assassination of Charlie Kirk, if you truly care about Charlie and other white men suffering these types of attacks every single day, then you should be calling his attack assassinated for not being anti-white enough. But you won't because you're a coward. Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, work that one out as you will. I don't know where people get their ideologies from. I really don't. I mean, first of all, it was an assassination. He was shot. So that part of the statement is true. Then you go to borderline racism now on the terms of anti-white enough. And then of course you go into terms of like borderline abuse now by calling somebody a coward. But if you look at what you said in the first 5 minutes, they really haven't got any truth in that statement at all. It just has no value. It just has no value at all. I did see another one, and I replied to it, but Renee went renegade and went in, storming in, and deleted it. But I did have another comment underneath it as well, but I got rid of that as soon as Renee went in and deleted that comment. Oh no, Jamie. No. I've had to make some changes at the moment. I'll put you back on at some point. I've just made a few little changes, and then I'll add you back on in a little while. That's all. I'm interested to know with no, I won't say it on here. I'll wait till later on. I'll speak to you on WhatsApp, Natalie, about what you said in the chat about the drama or something. I don't know what it's got to do with or who it's got to do with. Oh, if you're still there, stream, look. Here she is. Hey, here you go, look. Go on, say hello. There you go. That's Binksy. I said if she was close, I'd show her off. The only one I got left. Unfortunately, I've lost my other 3. They all passed away, so I've only got this one now. Yes, hello. If you want to go, go on then. What's your claw? There you go. Sometimes I've got her on the stream because she sits on my lap. What's the matter? All right, come on then. I have to sit a certain way now to accommodate her because she comes up, sits on my leg. Got the purring. She's purring away now. You're purring, aren't you? Purring away. I was worried. No, it's a charge. No, it's okay. I'll update you later on some stuff, but not at the moment. But yeah, I've just had to make a few little changes with some stuff. Then I'll stick you back on later. You can't stand my way as I try to support. Yeah, the animals, it's a stress relief apparently having a cat. They say if you're feeling depressed or if you're feeling down or whatever, if you have a cat around, it takes all the stress away if you just have a bit of a fuss with them. So well, everyone, sorry, I've got to go. I'll lay back down trying to get better before Wednesday sponsored Logitech stream. I'll see you on that one. Is that the 11? Is that at 11? Your time? So that'll be 4 my time. Or are you doing an evening one? Can't remember. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Strain. Oh, 12:45 East, okay. So that'll be about 5:45 over here. Okay, no problem. I'll see you there. I'll see you in there. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a few minutes with us. I appreciate it. Hope you get better soon, and love to Ella and Jen. Hope they get better soon as well. 7:45. I thought 1:45 was 5:45 over here. Oh, never mind. It's one of the two anyway. Are you going over? I might call in. Say hello. I don't know yet. I've got a few things I need to do. How can it be 7:45 UK time? Isn't Strain 5 hours behind? Or is it 6? I've never quite fully worked this out. Yeah, I might pop in, Jamie, just say hello and scoot out. I've got a few things I need to get done once the stream finishes, so I won't be in there. I won't be in there very long. Yeah, I thought so. 7:45. You're an hour later. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's 5:45, and it's 6:45 for Renee. Because Strain is 5 hours behind, isn't he? On the stream time for us and him, and Renee's an hour on. Yeah, see, I got you on that one, didn't I, Renee? And I've got 5 hours, so it's 5:45, 7:15 for Renee. I thought it was, and I've actually got it logged in the chat now that Renee made a mistake. It's there. There's 100% proof now that Renee made a mistake. We've witnessed it. The man has finally cracked. He can't keep up this facade of being right all the time. He's lost it. He's got it. He's got something wrong for the first time in a long time. 2:30 here. Where are you, Shadows? Where are you? you go. I'll put you back. Why wait? Why wait? I went through my community settings the other day, and yeah, I made a few changes, but I'll stick you back. Stick you back in there, back in the role. Not that you'll be needing to do anything until I get a bit bigger and I get more people coming in. But at the moment, I can't get more than 25 in if we get maximum number in the chat, because I'm only a small channel and I'm not moneyfied yet. You're in the same time zone as me here in the US. All right. Just so you know, there's a lot for you to read on WhatsApp. It's an essay. Oh, great. Brilliant. Okay. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Actually, let me go and see if my phone's charged. Just give me 2 secs. Give me a minute to try and work a bit on this leg as well. Walking. Hold on. I left my bloody key over here. Here we go. Let me hobbling. Oh, just having a bit of a laugh there, walking by and waving. I was just being being silly, like a comedy sketch. You know, they walk along screen, just go, "Yay," and then walk back again the other way, going. All right. Cheers, buddy. Means a lot. Okay, no problem. Then you're really cool. What state you in? Not mentally. All right. You see you soon. All right, Jamie. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming in. I'm perfect, mod. Laugh my house off. We can only do the best we can do in any role that we're given. You know, we can't be expected to be the best at every single thing we do. I mean, we can try to work to be the best, but we can only do the best in the role that we are given, and that's all that anybody can ask for. And if you can't do that, you shouldn't be in that particular role anyway. And all of us, I think, do pretty well. But out of all of us, Renee's lasted the longest because he was in Strange Stream way before I came in, and he'd been doing it for near enough 10 years by then. So I'll find your stalker and get your toes. Ashadow's a good one. You'll get your stalker toes. The stalker won't better stalk you then. All right. So, what does everyone want to talk about now for the next half an hour? Put it in the chat. What's everyone's plans for tomorrow? I'm going to try and get out, but I'm not going to be walking anywhere. I'll be getting a lift, and we'll be going out, and I'll do as minimal walking as I can, and then rest the leg up again. It should be better start getting better by tomorrow onwards. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. Where this shit keeps coming from, I really don't. People keep sending weird stuff through on Facebook now. I don't know how they get these links and everything. I've got spam messages coming through about sex sites and everything else. I don't know how they even got into my messaging. If you go into the spam, or message requests, spam, it's just in abundance. You can't get rid of them. Look, don't know if you can see any of that, can you? No, it's too bright. These. They keep coming. I keep getting them. I don't know how. Every time I open it up, they like go in rows. And they're all sex bot sites and everything else. I don't know what on earth they're getting this shit from. Waiting patiently for more votes on my poll. Yeah, I put a vote in and I commented, so I'm okay. If anyone's interested in anything like that, then yeah, go over and check out Renee's channel. Leave a vote if you like gaming, what game you want to see, and then on the stream, head over and check him out. Dark mode. That's in the settings, isn't it? There it is. Oh, actually, it looks all right with the dark background. Right. Yeah, look at all that shit. Can't see it now because it's gone white again. It's on dark mode, but it's gone white again. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Live chat girl, love 436, live cams, room full of love, groups, Gareth Crook, Dan Mason, Stuart White. I don't know what this shit is. I really don't. It just keeps flooding into the spams. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Your Facebook may have been hacked. I've had one hacked before. This is a second account I've made up. I can't get into my old one. Eventually, I might just ditch Facebook. I might just delete the whole bloody lot. I don't really give a shit about it anymore. No one talks on there. No one talks to each other on it. And it's becoming full of crap. Now, absolute crap. People's personal debates between boyfriend and girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, things being plastered, people's personal life being plastered all over social media. It used to be find your friends and keep in touch. That was the whole idea of the site before. Now it's completely different, and it's full of a load of old shit, absolute shit. Shadow, I can say I'm about a 9-hour drive to your state. That's how close I am. Oh, so Shadow's in the US as well. Okay, cool. East, west, north, south. Make your YouTube dark mode. I've done you with modding. I'm close to Louisiana, Texas. Daniel's out by the bayou. All other states, sex bots is a sign of a hacker. Oh, okay. Well, nothing's been compromised on my Facebook, but I am seriously thinking of just getting rid of it. I don't see the point of having this crap anymore. As I said, no one talks. It's not the platform that it was made for in the very beginning. And then you message people to say hello and stay in touch. And you get the old adage, I can't talk, my boyfriend don't like it. Or don't message me anymore. I say, oh, a lot of you, fucking bollocks. Facebook's shit. It's a shadow of its former self. It's nothing like it was when they first done it. It's nowhere near what it was designed for in the first place now. It's just it's a shit site. It's gone downhill ever since it became Meta. It's completely changed, and it's just crap. Almost a year without it. You done well. I don't suppose you miss it, do you? The only one I talk to on Facebook. Other than that, I just scroll. Yeah, that's it. You just scroll to see your fun memes, videos on things that you follow that are not only on Facebook, and check your notifications and things like that. No one uses Facebook properly for what it was designed for all that time ago, because it's completely changed now and it's just absolute crap. It's just. I mean, Twitter's not great either. Twitter's supposed to be a good social media website, and I think that's gone crap now. Snapchat's not that good either. I don't even think there are any good social media sites anymore, to be honest, except for YouTube and things. But you do get some toxic, sick people on there, though, and they're still doing their thing on there. Yeah, YouTube authorities don't seem to do much at all in regards to some of the content that's put up on the channel. I mean, some of it is in breach of YouTube copyright and terms and conditions and everything anyway, but it's still up there. TikTok is the worst one. Do you know on TikTok you can't even make a bloody comment? If you put a comment on somebody's channel and you're not rude or anything, your comment gets removed because apparently it violates their policies. I don't see how, but it does. I've had 3 different messages removed 3 different times when I've written on people's comments section on the videos they've done, and 3 times I've been told that my comments violate their policy. Well, if my comments violate their policy, why don't you look at some of the videos that you've got on there? They're far worse than what I've wrote on that piece of shit platform. Mind you, the only thing is I haven't done anything on TikTok, and I'm getting followers building up now. I don't even know how I've got them. It's weird. They're just building up and up, and I haven't done anything. I put one short video up of PGA Tour 2K25 where I hit a shot and it bounced over the hole and backspun into the hole, and I got 800 and something views on that. But since then, I've done nothing with it, and I've got followers appearing out of nowhere. So, every social media website is becoming toxic now. It's crap. All of it is. Nothing is what it used to be. Nothing's the same anymore. They've all tried to redevelop it and redefine the app and everything else. And in fact, I think it's made it worse. There's no regulations on half the stuff that goes on there. Nothing that violates the terms and conditions according to those social media sites. But the content on there, some of it does. Just watching Insidious in the background. Tiptoe Through the Tulips is playing. Yeah, not all Discord's toxic. Yeah, if you've got the right people in there and you've got people that can deal with it, then that's good. But social media sites, they seem to me now to not have the regulation they had before. And a lot of stuff that would potentially violate their terms and conditions or violate their policies or anything seem to be acceptable on that platform. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And when you comment on it to voice your opinion that you disagree with it, you're the one that gets told your comments violate the policies of that platform. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. There are some scammers pretending to be Discord mods too. I remember when someone tried to scam me after my cat passed away. Oh no. There's some sick people out there. Sick. Like I was saying earlier, these ITC channels that just jump on somebody's death the day it happened to get it up there. Not the fact that they want to give the families and people closure. They just want to sit there and watch the money roll in. They don't care. They just got no regard, or they just got absolute zero respect for the families that are going through the grieving process right now. But as long as the money comes in, they'll keep doing it. And that's what I put on the on that post that I screenshotted. The comments that as long as there's money, they'll keep doing it. They'll keep going on and on and on. That's all they're in it for, the money. They don't care about anybody else's feelings, nothing. As long as they got the clicks and views and, you know, the analytics and everything else, even though they say they're not doing it to boost the analytics, look at all their videos. Look at everything that they've done. Every single video they've done. Exactly. As they used to say in Dog the Bounty Hunter, money talks and bullshit walks. It's exactly it. You can't say anybody that puts content out is not doing it to make money. Because we're all doing it for money. We're all doing it. Some of us just haven't got there yet. But those ones who fake it and put the ITC content out like that with a silly speaker and a couple of guitar pedals, then they're the ones that are raking it in. And they got stupid people following the channel that think this shit is real. When they're getting false positives and putting out false narratives from some shit they've heard from a sweeping radio frequency. It's bollocks. Absolutely is bollocks. It was one of Strange's followers. We became friends and talked for ages. Then out of the blue, he told me he'd got me in trouble by accident, so I had to verify that I was innocent. I think I remember that. I think I remember that a little while ago. I think I remember that happening. I don't remember all of it, but I think now you've put that in there, that reminds me a little bit of something. To keep my account in the Discord mod, he told me to add. Hang on. To keep my account and the Discord mod, he told me to add. Was really pushy and horrible. I didn't go for it. Luckily, I had Renee to help me through it though, because my head was scrambled. Yeah, you get some sad people out there. Sad ones. Know a load of scoundrels and scammers and generally scummy people. Okay. All right, lads. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Come on, get on with it, mate. Get on with it, chat. He wanted all my details and my email and that's dodgy, especially when they're asking for address as well. Yeah, that's a complete sign of the a scammer. When they want all the details, yeah, you're best off doing what you did, because you should never give those details to anybody, no matter who they say they are. A friend I know got hacked. Who hacked the account? I got a duty discount invite. Then I turned around and told that person to give my crazy lady friend the same dirty Discord invite. I've had people on the phone before phone me up. I think I mentioned this before, and I got an Indian guy on the other end. He goes, need to log in? I was like, yeah. When you've won a brand new mobile phone. I was like, however, brilliant. Send it in the post to me, then I'll keep it as a spare for my when my other one goes. Oh no, Mr. Fucking, you have to pay £10 before you get the phone. I said, so the phone's not free then? Oh, Mr. Fucking, the phone is free. I said, really? So how comes it's costing me 10 quid then to top it up? I don't need it. Oh, no, you're not listening, Mr. Fucking. You have to pay £10 to get the phone. I said, no, I don't. If I want it, send it to me. It's mine. Oh, no, Mr. Fuck, you have to pay £10. Otherwise, I can't send the phone to your house. I was like, in the end, I just said, oh, I'll tell you what, find some other idiot that's going to pay for a supposed free phone. I said, see you later. And put the phone down. It's all a joke. Apparently, you want a free phone, but you got to pay 10 quid to top it up before they can send it out to you. Yeah. Like I'm going to do that. Don't need £10 on it when I've got a working one already. If that goes wrong, I can just switch to the other one. Bloody joke. Absolute joke. Well, we nut-shotted him in the end. He got teabagged from his... His name is Craig. Follower of Strange. He's deleted his account. He said he was a firefighter in Manchester and his wife was pregnant with twins. Okay. Well, if that's true, then he's probably living off false profits by scamming people to pay for the kids and everything else, to get their food and nappies, etc. So there's no way he's doing any normal, decent work somewhere for earning a bit of money, by the sounds of it. People will try anything these days, especially around Christmas. That's the time that they all start trying to target the elderly and other people and stuff. Phone calls and text messages and emails and all that rubbish. I had one put through my door, letter through my door the other day, claiming it was from Sky. It was so badly done, I could tell that it was not even what Sky would have sent me. You know, it was a bad attempt at trying to con somebody. Really bad. I was giving him advice for his wife for her pregnancy. I honestly thought I was just helping since we were going through their first pregnancy. Yeah, well, you try to help people, or you try to be friends with people, and you get stabbed in the back. I've had that. That's why I don't see half the people that I used to see now. I'm done with them. Finished. I had one person who was supposed to be a friend. We've been out loads of times, lunch times, things. I explained to him that I couldn't do much because of my money situation, and the best place to go was Weatherspoons because that was easier for me. And when I agreed to buy something off him, I actually did buy something off him. The PS4, after he gave me the PS3 for free, I was going to buy some SteelSeries headphones off him. And I had some money issues with their job centre once. And I was only able to pay my rent. I wasn't able to give him any money for the headphones. And he texted me and said, you haven't paid me by today. You missed the deadline and that. I'd already tried to phone him previously countless times. He never picked up his phone. And I told him, you never picked up your phone or rang me back, so I couldn't talk to you. I was trying to arrange something with you because I had an issue this month. And then, of course, they turned it all around on me, used my situation against me, told me I'm always making excuses, I've always got no money, I'm always doing this, I'm always doing that. And I thought, you knew my situation ages ago before this even came about. You didn't answer your phone, you didn't message me back. I couldn't get hold of you. Now you're having a go at me for missing a payment. Then he demanded his stuff back. I demanded my money back. And I thought, in the end, I don't want anything to do with people like that. They can go jump. As far as I'm concerned, it's one and done now. They're finished. You don't do that to somebody. It's like if somebody trusts me with some information and I let that information out freely, knowing that I shouldn't have done it, I have to accept the consequences of whether that person wants to see me as a friend, whether they can trust me anymore, or anything like that. And if they don't, I've buggered it up for myself. If they do and they're forgiving, they just probably know that they can't trust me with anything they've told me ever again. But there's lines you don't cross. There's things you don't do, like sleeping with somebody else's wife and, messing with somebody's daughter and stuff like that. And when I'd already told that person that I had money issues because of my situation, which I'm still in, why turn around and use that against me when you already know what the situation is? When we could have just sat down, had a chat, and worked out that I could have paid you a little bit later at a different time. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm just completely and utterly done with it. For people that treat people like that, your friend who was a tosser. Up north, we put their balls in snooker table pockets and strike the white ball to aim for the black and aim for the pocket. Oh, God. I've seen that done. Who did that? It was... Oh, it was not Jackass. Well, Jackass might have done it. But I think Dirty Sanchez did it. But the three Welsh guys, Pritchard, Dayton and... Dan? No, Pancho, that was it. I think they did it once. He put his balls over a snooker ball pocket and they smacked the white ball into the pocket and clobbered his testes with it. Yeah. I think actually at one point it actually split his testicle open. It hit it so hard. So yeah. They do some fucking stupid stuff. If anybody's seen that program back in the day, that was mental. The worst one I ever saw him do was the sandpaper ass one, but it was shed felt. They put a line of shed felt on the floor and had a chair at the other end and a table next to it. And they pulled his pants up so it was like a thong and both cheeks were showing. And they pulled him across the shed felt and then they threw him over the chair and then they put vinegar in the wound. And he was running around screaming, shouting, squinting and everything, swearing. It was crazy, absolute crazy. They literally just squirted this like fish and chip shop vinegar in his arse while it was bleeding. It was hilarious. That stuff hasn't been on TV for ages now. And when it is, it's severely edited now. Unless you've got the proper video, DVD like I have. It's there. Dirty Sanchez, right next to Death Watch. You can't see it because of my microphone. Look, it's over there. I got the whole box set of Series 1. It was mental. Absolutely mental. We call it getting blackballed. Yeah, it would be because they go black and bruised by the time you you've recovered from getting whacked in with a snooker ball on there. I used to love Dirty Sunshine. I watched it religiously all the time. It was so stupid. It was just ridiculous. But the stuff they did, it made Jackass look weak. You know, it made Jackass look like Peter Pan stuff, Mickey Mouse stuff. It was just so far beyond what Jackass were doing. So far beyond. All right, it's coming up to 9 o'clock. So I think tonight now this is a good place to stop it. Yeah, I said about an hour and a half, so I think we pretty much covered it. So thanks to Natalie, Jamie, Strain, Renee, Daniel, Shadows for being in. Anyone else who's in the back lurking and didn't chat, thanks for being here, watching and supporting the stream once again. And I will see you all on Strain's midweek stream for the Logitech promotional stream. And then next Monday when we come back here and back again and do it all over again. So up north they do it repeatedly, but only to bad people who piss off the wrong people or people who pick on the weak. Yeah, that's what we need down here. We need something done about these people who do that sort of stuff down here, but the police damn sure ain't doing nothing. Anyway, thanks for all your support. Have a great night. I'll see you on Strain's next stream and some of you next Monday evening. So again, thanks to everyone who was in tonight supporting, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye for now. See you all on Monday. It is Monday. It's Monday now. And on Strain stream. What are you on about, Natalie? It's Monday night now. Look, I'm doing my stream. It's Monday. Oh, next Monday. Yeah, you should have put next in there, but never mind. Anyway, have a good evening. Keep safe out there in the world, and bye for now. Oh, got you. Got you all. Thought I'd gone, didn't you? Thought I'd gone. I got you again. I got you again. All right.